Breaking news coming in this December, just days before Christmas, millions of Americans receiving Social Security income, SSI, and Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, may soon see an unexpected financial boost. Reports indicate that former President Trump has pushed for a special dividend check to be delivered before the holiday season, aiming to provide critical support to those most in need. This announcement has quickly stirred widespread conversation among seniors, disabled individuals, and their families, all eagerly wondering who qualifies, how much money will arrive, and when exactly can beneficiaries expect to see this relief. As the government gears up to potentially roll out this dividend payment, today we are diving deep into what SSI and SSDI recipients should understand about these upcoming checks. We'll cover the eligibility details, timing, potential impacts on benefits, and what steps you might need to take. Historically, the U.S. government has used stimulus payments during economic downturns to support vulnerable populations. The current push echoes these efforts, but is unique in its targeted approach to assist SSI and SSDI beneficiaries specifically. Social Security income serves elderly, blind, or disabled Americans who meet strict financial need criteria, while SSDI supports individuals who have paid into the system but can no longer work due to disabilities. These groups often face financial hardships exacerbated by inflation and increasing costs of living. Sources close to the administration suggest that the dividend checks could range widely, depending on each individual's circumstances, with estimates pointing towards sums between several hundred and over $1,000. These funds could make a meaningful difference this holiday season. However, experts warn that while this dividend is a welcome relief, it is not a long-term solution to the systemic financial challenges many disabled and elderly Americans face. It is more a short-term boost aimed at alleviating immediate economic pressures. One crucial aspect to watch is the distribution method and timing. Officials aim to have the payments processed and delivered before Christmas, but logistical hurdles, such as verifying eligibility and ensuring correct payment routes, could delay some recipients. Additionally, many beneficiaries worry about how receiving a lump sum dividend might affect their monthly SSI or SSDI payments. It's essential to understand that while these dividend checks are generally considered one-time payments, their impact on ongoing benefits varies and should be clarified with Social Security officials. Eligibility requirements for this dividend may also differ from prior stimulus checks. Some beneficiaries might need to meet specific filing or income criteria to qualify, and official guidelines are expected to be released soon. As the situation unfolds, it is important for SSI and SSDI recipients to stay informed through trusted sources to avoid scams or misinformation, which unfortunately tend to increase during announcements of this kind. Beyond the personal financial impact, this move carries political weight as well, reflecting ongoing efforts by former President Trump and his supporters to prioritize financial aid for vulnerable Americans ahead of the holidays. For many families who depend on SSI and SSDI benefits as their primary source of income, the prospect of receiving an unexpected dividend check brings a renewed sense of hope. This additional financial support can help cover crucial expenses that tend to rise during the cold winter months, such as heating bills, utility costs, and essential medical treatments. For households already stretched thin, even a modest extra payment can make a significant difference in managing these unavoidable costs. Although the core details of the dividend program are still being finalized, the announcement has already generated many questions among beneficiaries. People want to know how to apply, what the exact timeline for receiving funds will be, and what documentation they need to provide. This uncertainty is understandable and clear. Official guidance will be essential to help recipients navigate the process smoothly. Financial experts recommend that beneficiaries take proactive steps by reviewing their current benefit status carefully. Consulting with representatives from the Social Security Administration can help clarify how receiving a one-time dividend payment might impact their overall financial situation. This includes understanding any potential effects on monthly benefits, taxes, or eligibility for other assistance programs. Being well-informed and seeking professional advice will empower recipients to make smart decisions and fully benefit from this opportunity without risking unintended consequences to their existing support systems. Moreover, numerous community organizations and advocacy groups focused on supporting disabled and elderly populations are preparing to step in and offer crucial assistance. These groups understand how complex government processes can be, especially when it comes to receiving new or unexpected payments. They aim to guide beneficiaries through every step, making sure no one eligible misses out on this financial support. These organizations often provide resources such as helplines, informational webinars, and one-on-one counseling to help clarify eligibility requirements, application procedures, and documentation needed. Their goal is to reduce confusion and frustration, which can be particularly challenging for individuals with disabilities or limited access to digital services. For many beneficiaries, keeping track of payments can be difficult, especially if they do not regularly monitor their bank accounts or still rely on receiving paper checks through the mail. This situation can lead to missed payments or delayed access to funds, which is why verifying your payment method is essential. If you typically receive paper checks, it's advisable to ensure your mailing address on file with the Social Security Administration is current and accurate. Any changes in address should be reported promptly to avoid lost or delayed payments. If you receive your Social Security or disability benefits through direct deposit, it's very important to double-check that your bank account information is accurate and up to date. Even a small mistake, such as an old account number or routing number, can cause the payment to be rejected or delayed. Additionally, if your bank account has been closed or frozen for any reason, the funds will not be successfully deposited, leading to further complications and waiting times. Ensuring your account is active and properly linked with the Social Security Administration can prevent such issues before the dividend checks are sent out. In situations where you suspect there may be a problem with your payment delivery, whether due to banking issues, incorrect personal details, or other concerns, it is strongly recommended to contact the Social Security Administration as soon as possible. SSA representatives are trained to provide personalized help and can walk you through the process of verifying or updating your information. They can also answer any specific questions you might have regarding the upcoming dividend payments. By addressing potential problems early, you can avoid unnecessary delays and ensure that your financial relief arrives smoothly and on time. In summary, although the dividend check has not yet been officially confirmed for every SSI and SSDI recipient, the administration's active push highlights a strong commitment to providing timely financial relief. This effort reflects an understanding of the urgent needs faced by vulnerable Americans during the holiday season. As this process unfolds, staying informed, verifying your personal information, and seeking support from trusted organizations will be crucial steps to ensure you receive the benefits you deserve before Christmas. As more official announcements are expected in the coming days, it is crucial for SSI and SSDI beneficiaries to stay alert and follow trusted news sources. Detailed guidance will soon be released, clarifying exactly who qualifies for the dividend checks and the specific criteria that need to be met. This information will help prevent confusion and ensure that eligible recipients do not miss out. Alongside qualification details, clear timelines for payment distribution will also be provided. Knowing when the funds will arrive is essential for effective financial planning, especially with the holidays approaching rapidly. Many beneficiaries live paycheck to paycheck, so having a confirmed payment schedule can bring much-needed peace of mind. One of the biggest concerns among recipients is the possibility of delays or reductions in their payments. Official updates will likely include advice on common errors to avoid, such as incomplete paperwork, outdated contact information, or misunderstandings about eligibility rules that could cause setbacks in receiving the funds. Being proactive is more important than ever. Beneficiaries should prepare by ensuring their Social Security records are up to date and by verifying their payment method, whether it be direct deposit or paper checks. Taking these steps early can help smooth the payment process and prevent avoidable delays. This dividend payment is more than just extra money. It represents a vital financial lifeline for millions of Americans who rely heavily on SSI and SSDI benefits. For many, this boost could mean covering essential expenses like heating bills, medications, groceries, or holiday gifts, expenses that can otherwise cause significant stress. Economic challenges such as inflation and rising living costs have hit fixed income groups particularly hard. The timing of this dividend, aimed just before Christmas, is meant to provide relief when families need it most. It symbolizes not only financial support, but also a message of hope during tough times. Government agencies, including the Social Security Administration, will be the primary sources of accurate and up-to-date information. Beneficiaries are advised to rely on these official channels rather than unverified news or social media rumors to avoid scams or misinformation. Finally, it is important to remember that this dividend is a one-time opportunity designed specifically to help alleviate economic stress. Being informed and prepared will ensure you can make the most of this financial support. Staying engaged with updates and acting quickly on instructions will be key to receiving your payment on time and without issues. We will continue to monitor this story closely and bring you the latest updates as they happen. Stay with us as we unpack everything SSI and SSDI beneficiaries need to know about Trump's potential dividend check this holiday season. Thank you for watching, and we wish you a safe and financially secure holiday ahead.